be once again guaranteed here with a victory. So BMG, on the other hand, they're trying to still have that shot, and they need a victory to do so. So here we are in this second game, joined by St. Rocks once again here as my co-caster. The bans initially, Midas, Tremble, Clinks, and Wild Soul. So, yeah, I can't say, yeah, any of us are really surprised by that, but Wild Soul clearly...
Ricky, are you knocking on your microphone by any chance?
Is this it?
Yeah.
That was tapping the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it might go through to the stream, but yeah, the game.
The game. So yeah, Wild Soul banned. We have Magnus into Behemoth, Fade into Swiftblade, Doctor into Prisoner. That's what we see here. Interesting.
And the Prisoner is obviously a really strong counter to Doctor. So, like, right from the start of it, it looks like Fusion has the superior 3 picks here on Hellborn's side. Fate picked it up again. They really like that hero. And I wonder if Sandwraith is going to be banned this time around, because we got the makings here for Sandwraith, Fade, Doctor. Oh, no, Doctor is kind of blocking that, isn't he? Unless they do jungle, they have done jungle Doctor with Slap before. They could still get the Sandwraith. Oh, that would be so sneaky.
Yeah,
I'm kind of expecting something sneaky to happen here, because Slap does realize that he has the less experienced team overall as an average. So yeah, I mean the Vassal kind of cheesed them a game. I don't want to take any credit away from him, of course. That was well played by all of them, but Vassal definitely played very strongly. That is such a Sandwraith pick coming up in a second. I will bet all my heritage on Sandwraith being picked here. Come on, boys. You can do this.
Well, they come through. They got plenty of time to think about it here. As far as the timer goes.
He's good against Behe as well. He's good against Prisoner and Behe and Swift. Like, he is the optimal pick right here. You can do this, Slapped. I know it.
So you think they would run the Doctor Jungle?
Yeah.
Carry then? Okay. Oh.
That's what I expect, at least.
I guess Slapped has been playing their carry role as of late, but obviously if they do that, then he would be more of the Doctor Jungle instead. So
yeah,
kind of switch it up there a little bit, but
it would be so strong. What are you waiting for? It's right there.
So obvious.
I feel like that is by far the strongest carry they can get. I mean, with Empath, there's only a limited amount of carries that you really want to. Dang it! There's a limited amount of carries that is great with that. Predator is one of them. Sandwraith is another one, and then that's really most of the combinations you're gonna find. Maybe Berserker as well. Right? Well, rip my heritage. I still feel like Sandwraith definitely would have been the stronger pick, but Fib is playing the Doctor, and that means that it's not a jungle Doctor. Because Fib is not a jungle player.
Well, again, they haven't readied it up yet. So
it's true. They could do the mind games here, but
yeah.
I'm trying to read their lineup from Fusion's situation here. He's seeing a Predator, a Fate, an Empath, a Magnus, and a Dr. Repulsor. I wouldn't expect any like trial and shenanigans, because Predator is not a very strong 1v1 hero. And he doesn't farm that fast either. So you wanna secure Predators and farm.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's usually done with an Empath behind him. So I'd figure Predator, Empath, bot lane, Doctor mid, and then maybe Fate, Magnus tub. That could happen.
2-1-2. Pub style up in here.
Who knows? I feel like that could definitely happen. And then on the other side, we have Fusion. He has a Behe, a Swiftblade, a Prisoner, a Pyromancer, and an Arachna.
Wow.
Oh, she's good against Pred as well. Definitely.
Huh. Yeah, she's definitely kind of a niche pick. And, yeah, against Predator, because the Spider Sting will obviously affect him no matter what he's doing there. So, Arachna also did get a nice buff here. And she's kind of the you know, obviously talking about this last patch that happened, there were some more obvious changes where we're going to maybe see some things, but I feel like Arachna kind of went under the radar a little bit with the changes that she got to her precision. And how now on single target, I mean, she will wreck you if she's able to get even just a couple of auto attacks in.
Definitely.
Onto you. So I'm excited to see this year.
Yep. BMG. I mean, I feel like it. I mean, it's not the first time we've seen Boxy play it. It's kind of, but you're right. It's only like BMG that really has picked up on, you know, Arachna and figure that she's a strong pick now. So yeah, I mean, but she is really strong against both Fate and Predator. Fate, of course, can't go invis if the Spider Ling is on her. Mm-hmm. Or it's called Spider Sting, right? But it's a Spider Ling.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Predator is definitely going to be having trouble with the Spider slowing him down in teamfights. He's already a hero that's easily duped. And if he is running like at 100 movement speed, he's even easily duped. And and Doctor gets countered by Prisoner. I like Fusion's draft here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Arachna definitely seem like it makes sense here, certainly. So, gonna see how that works for them. You got again Boxy playing it. We have seen that before. Balthazar going to be on his Swift Blade here. I feel like, you know, the earlier series we saw Balthazar play Chipper twice in losing efforts against Evil Corporation. We saw him play Thunderbringer this first game. So really changing up the whole style of what we're used to seeing him in, of just a true hard carry. Today,
I mean, he was only really a true hard carry on stage, because behind the scenes he's been playing Elonia and Chipper and all these kind of solo heroes, but it's mostly something he's been doing in scrims. Mm-hmm. So it feels like it's like something they kind of, you know, really relying on a lot lately here this past 4 games. But yeah, they're deciding to go back to the good old style here with Balthazar having the carry.
Yeah. So, you know,
and I don't blame them. It's tournament. They want to win, and they know this has worked for them before. And the other strat doesn't seem to really be clicking for them today.
Mm-hmm. Look at Panty's boys right here. I feel like they've been doing a lot of unique things at the beginning of the games here. From watching them here in Cycle 3, how just the paths that they take and, you know, where they end up sitting to try to catch people, and they've gotten a couple of bloodless kills actually because of it. So, but this time around, it doesn't look like it's going to work. As BMG, they were also trying to maybe set up a gank, but clearly not happening here. So, just to reiterate to you guys, this is the only match currently going on. Again, the other one was rescheduled to earlier in the week. It already happened here, so that's why this is the only one currently. So, but we do have another set of matches taking place for our final set after this series. Game even finishes off here. So, Behemoth, he is going suicide. He does the block initially on the creep wave and pops that mana potion. So, going to be going up against the Predator down here. Safe to say, Predator should have a very good time.
Definitely.
Doctor mid versus the Prisoner is how it ends up. And then top lane Magnus versus the Arachna here. Yeah, I feel like that's been happening too. Wait, what? Hold on. So Swiftblade's jungling?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what Boxy's function is here, but I don't like it. It's new and it's different, and I don't like it. That's for sure. That's all I know. He's playing Arachna jungle, and currently he's just pooling. That seems like a very risky move here. Okay, no. Balthazar is the one. I still don't like it, but Balthazar is the one that is going to be jungling here instead of Boxy. Okay, well.
Ooh, and he missed a creep though right there, unfortunately. Behemoth, meanwhile, bottom lane. Yeah, he's definitely in a tight spot. He does have boots. However, a leap's coming up in 5 seconds.
And he has no mana. Oh, but good. Predator Slab decides it's not worth it.
Yeah, doesn't want to miss creep kills.
I feel like they would have gotten him, but fair enough. If that Slab's called, that Slab's called. Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, we got Empath and Dr. Repulsor versus Prisoner and Pyromancer. Doctor definitely got to be careful. If he gets hooked in these early stages, he will definitely go down. He's a very squishy hero.
Yeah. As you say that, he runs right up to them. So
I mean, why is Maki not catching on to this? Why are they not going? They have Pyromancer level 2, Prisoner level 2, Shackle Doctor. That's it. It's all almost like 100% stun from Pyromancer, and then a hook followed by Prisoner, and all of a sudden Doctor's gonna be dead.
Yeah, that was kind of strange to see them like fall back to Doctor running in their face at this point. But Doctor is fine for the time being. But yeah, we'll. Oh, what the hell happened here? Okay, well it looks like he just cleared up a stat camp and underestimated it.
Sometimes it can be hard. He types oops. It can be hard to predict sometimes.
Yeah.
I've been there myself. I don't blame him. But yeah, Balthazar 240 DPM is actually pretty decent for a Jungle Swift, but it's still a Jungle Swift. That's something you don't see a whole lot often, and there's a reason that you don't see it a whole often.
Yeah, no, and it's not like that their lineup was so awkward to the point that they were forced to do this, because yeah, they could have easily just had a Swiftblade Suicide, the Behemoth, Pyromancer. They could have run a Trilander or 2-2-1 here. I mean, but they consciously chose to send Swiftblade into the jungle and have Behemoth more of a suicide roamer here.
Oh, that's a hook.
There is the hook indeed. Behemoth running in his wall. Nice wall from Empath, but a better fissure from Behemoth. And down goes Dr. Repulsor. Bloodlust kill in favor of BMG right here. So
there we go.
Yeah.
Maki's. Oh, another one.
There you go. Make it a 2 for 2, or 2 for nothing even. But 2 for 2 on the hooks. That is.
That's. I mean, Maki definitely just boosted his team with like almost like 1k gold and 1k experience lead with 2 hooks. Very nice to see that he's like, if Pyromancer doesn't want to pick up the action, try to land the Pyromancer stun to set up the hook, Maki's gonna do it himself. I like that. Because the action should be happening. They should not be sitting here watching Dr. Farm being like scared of him. That's not how it should go. They should be killing him.
You see Pyromancer gets the refreshment from bottom. Unfortunately, double damage spawn top. But fortunately for the Legion team, Panny will pick it up and at least prevent them from having it more so. But yeah, I mean, maybe they realize now, if anything, that they can definitely get some kills here. So we'll see if we have another hook coming out here shortly from Make. He's not afraid to push up right here. Nor should he be, it seems
look
like.
At that. He is definitely thinking very hard of landing that hook.
Nice land right there. Pyromancer missed the stun, though.
Fusion!
Yeah.
Make is doing all the work here. And Fusion just need to like starfish it and land a stun just on top of Prisoner, and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's Make is allowed to be a little sad about that. That's for sure. Next time Fusion will land it though. Yeah, definitely. Next time Fusion will land it stun, I can feel it though.
I'm sure he will. But yeah, knowing that they missed out on a pretty big opportunity there for another kill, that definitely has to sting a little bit. But
yeah,
what's done is done. I was going to mention, though, Prisoner, I mean, is 400 plus gold per minute right here, so of course is still looking very good. Arachna's having a pretty good time at the top lane at 330 gold per minute, not too surprising there. But so is Predator. Predator, in fact, even slightly better at around 350 nearly. It looks like Zlapt is going for those Alchmodes, by the way, so
yep.
Yeah, it seems like that's just actually overall a good item pickup on a Predator anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it gives him some enhanced farm ability that Predator definitely is a hero that could need it. And also the fact that, you know, he actually hits faster. He benefits from the attack speed more so than other heroes. I want to say that Swiftblade is doing really well in the jungle here. Balthazar level 6 at minute 6. That's pretty solid farm and XP gain for jungle Swiftblade.
Especially since he died earlier in the neutrals, you know, had a little bit of a stall there, but hey, he's definitely managing very well here. In fact, he's roaming a little bit.
He got a haste and an ulti. You want to use that?
Yeah.
He needs 310 mana to use his entire combo. He's going to have that fairly soon. And Doctor might die here. Unless Fip... Oh, look at that. Fip is not seeing anything. Balthazar, he saw that. Balta.
Now, Doctor might hit level 6 right here, though. No, he's not going to be able to. The spin comes out, and down goes Balta. I think he was actually very close to level 6. He even tried to kill some more creeps at the last second. But, yeah, he didn't get it in time. He gets found. and the easy kill onto him. So good find there from Balthazar, you mentioned with that haste rune. Does do work with it. And now they're looking for the middle lane. Empath, she really has no out here. Balthazar coming through big time here. So had an embarrassing moment there with the death in the jungle, but clearly that's kind of forgotten now.
Definitely. He is doing really well. Like 350 on a jungle Swiftblade, that's pretty amazing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And the Legion team, they have no one that can really stand up to top lane.
They're going to go on Arachna right here, and she is going to die. Now, she chose to not level up her Hardened Carapace, actually. You can actually now activate it at level 2 of the ability while stunned. So I was actually wondering if we're going to see that, but no, she is not. Doesn't have it currently. And, you know, I'm not too surprised by that. It's only level 7, and she was in a solo lane up here. But that's something that definitely could come into play throughout the game, we have to note. Empath, meanwhile, gets picked off in the middle lane right here by Prisoner, who happened to find the solo kill.
Yeah, when I read the change on Arachna, I was really hyped because I thought that meant that she can harden Carapace and, you know, purge herself from the stun.
No.
But that's not how it works. It works for the silence, but it doesn't work like that with the stun. She's still going to be stunned. She just has some magic armor.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, still, I mean, if it were the case that it could purge stuns from level 2, like you would be getting that every single time.
That'd be ridiculous, yeah.
It would be very, very, very strong. That's for sure. So yeah, but this time around, I kind of understand. Like, he's not facing a lot of magic damage. Current, like, Magma should be able to kill him in a stun ulti combination unless he gets ganked. And even if he gets ganked, I'm not even sure he would survive it. He doesn't have that much HP to work with right now.
Predator pushing in the bottom tower pretty well right there. Meanwhile, middle lane, hook on a Doctor, and once again another kill. I assume that was a hook from Prisoner.
Yes.
To start that right there. Wall off from, look at that leap from Predator. He went max distance right there. Buyback on Dr. Repulsor, by the way, and they are going to kill Prisoner, possibly, yes. They do get the kill onto him, so the early buyback coming out from Fabelli to get at least one turn kill onto Prisoner right there.
Interesting. Good port in from Slab, securing the kill. I don't think Fib should have bought back there. That he didn't really gain anything from it. But yeah, good port in from Slab, definitely making sure to punish Prisoner. And Prisoner, Maki has almost as good farm as Fib has, or had last game. And, you know, he's going to have a pole keep very soon.
Yeah.
Meaning Doctor will not be able to use his ulti at all. If he gets a pole keep Prisoner, Doctor will have to leave mid lane entirely. He can't lane there anymore. And that means he's going to have to go into the jungle, where Pred is currently farming. So they're going to be choking each other out. Oh.
And Pass literally walked right into Swiftblade, and that's never a good thing. He just simply presses R and gets a kill. With the Swift Slashes, Pyromancer is picked up in the meantime, so support for support, eye for an eye, they say. And that's how it'll end right there. So, really kind of an even exchange in the end, but Swiftblade getting that solo kill out of it. 350 gold per minute now. Middle lane, they're going to go on a Prisoner once again. They're diving this one pretty deep, though. Nice cancel on the Eruption, too, from the Fissure. Stun the hook. It's going to miss, but Doctor, he has the haste rune, so a little tougher there.
Too many BMG people in mid for them to be able to dive the Prisoner. They also stack their stuns, so at least they got out without losing anyone. So that's a positive thing. And Slab is working towards I believe the Insanitarius.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's going to be following it up with an Elder Parasite, but he could choose to do so.
We were talking about last game that he personally does not like the idea of the item in most cases, but Predator's like the one exception, excuse me.
Exception, yeah.
That he does like it on. So I assume that he's going to. It seemed like he was pretty confident that he liked the idea. So, but yeah, going the Insanitarius first though, at least.
I feel like Elder Parasite comes down to at what it decides when you're going to be carrying a game, because it doesn't work that well for you late game, in my opinion. At least you're going to run into a lot of spells, a lot of damage, and it's not really going to be that, like, the effect it's not going to be felt that much. But in the early mid game, that's when Elder Parasite really can do work for you. So I feel like it depends on what Slap is going for here. If you want to go for like the 40-minute dominance, then he should go with the Parasite. If you want to go even later, since he has an Empath on his team, he could be going for something different. Maybe a Conjuro even. Which could be silly with the Arachne, but it could open up some kills for him if you think a little bit outside of the box here. Of course, the best case scenario for Hellborn, I'm sorry I'm talking a lot, but the best case scenario here for the Hellborn team is Arachne landing the Spider Sting and Predator. But if Predator is running around Invis, Arachne won't see him. So that could be something there happening, but ultimately it comes down to Slap, what he wants.
Yeah. Arachne, speaking of her, by the way, she does have a field rot down here. Now they're using the Predator illusion, or the Prisoner illusions to kind of bait Predator here. But he turns around, yeah, so that could have been bad. Meanwhile, top lane, Swiftblade goes down. Magnus Eruption on top of Fade Initiation equals kill. So that's a big one at that. Again, Swiftblade's been having a pretty good time here. 30 gold per minute now after that death, but keeping him in check. So, but yeah, going back to Arachne again, Boxy is just, he loves these style of builds. He gets the Energizer, a lot of just early
mid lane
items here. Middle lane, Prisoner, that is the real one. I thought it might have been an illusion, but no, the real one definitely here gets done by Fade. Here comes Predator porting in, gets the kill as well, and Pyromancer also was hanging around for some reason there. And he goes down.
I kind of like question that initiation from Maki. He jumped in and ulti Doctor. The Doctor's like, oh, well, I'm just gonna ulti away from you. Have fun. Like, I mean, ulti from Prisoner doesn't actually lock anyone down. It's when it pops or when it pulls you in that you get stunned. So, I mean, nicely done from Fib to spot that he could just ulti away. But Maki should probably just have initiated with the Shackled instead to secure the ulti. At least that's what I want to see from, yeah?
Well, yeah, it's... I almost... like, Mock is a much better player than me and everything, but I feel like that's almost Prisoner 101, man. Like, that's one of the major strengths of the heroes is that shackle, the restraint. And so jumping in, especially on a hero like Dr. Repulsor, yeah, you want to use the shackle first, or else he's just going to ludicrous speed away. So, hopefully
that goes to... Oh, he actually went for Elder Parasite instead of finishing off the Intent Terrorist. So he's definitely going, like, Slap is going for this early mid-game dominance on Predator, just trying to completely wreck his enemies before they get up running. And I like that idea from him.
Yeah. Top lane.
But yeah, top lane.
Maybe Magnus.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be spotted. Here comes the Spider Sting. Oh, he couldn't get off in time. There's a fissure though. Set up the Spider Sting. He lava surges. There's a dust, but he gets away. God, it took forever. Now Racker's in trouble. She does have level 2 Hardened Carapace this time. Could use it if need be. Fade is fine for now. No dust is ready. There's a big leap again from Predator. He goes YOLO right there. Gets the kill onto Pyromancer. Arachne, meanwhile, nice fissure block off right there. Arachne pops Hardened Carapace. That's not enough, though. He goes down. He did Spider Sting. And they do get the kill on a Predator, so that kind of works out for them as the Eruption. Magnus did not go in with it, so wasted Eruption right there. Swiftblade, he's going to spin in it pretty aggressively. Feels pretty comfortable. Fissure stun coming out. Empath is actually blocked in here. She's going to throw out the life vest as Magnus stuns back in. There, sets up the Burning Shadows. Down goes Swiftblade. And Prisoner now being chased back. He throws out the hook, pulls them all in. But that's only going to secure his death most likely.
Oh,
Fade 1 second. No, the fissure! Wow. The timing right there.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay,
that
so
was really nicely done from Brutus. Very nice done from Brutus. But you gotta question why they went in. I mean, they killed the Predator. They took a lot of their resources, and then they decided to go for more. But that's when everything just got turned around by Team Penny. So yeah, I mean, well done from Magnus and Fade and Empath really to set up these kills, but you gotta question if BMG really, like, if there was a lot of value to be extracted from that fight, other than, you know, actually just risking it. Yeah, it didn't look like it actually paid off. But yeah, Predator's pretty squishy. He went down relatively after he killed Arachne, and that's not what you want to see. And that's why I like to go for the Insanitarius first. It gives him roughly like 300 extra HP, and the possibility of doing the what's it called, the toggling.
Toggle, yeah.
The toggling, yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Well, again, ideally should have it next. Macera is gonna look around here. Finds Pyro.
Oh, but Arachna's close. Careful.
That's risky. He's just gonna keep
He's going
scouting.
for it. He's going for it.
He does have a portal key, so he feels like he can go for the kill. He opens. There's a stun. There's a cold portal key.
Oh, it jumped.
It actually hit him, and if it gets an auto attack off, that's going to slow him. There we go. And now Arachna's going to catch him. That was some fun interaction there. And look at that. Fusion's like, I want this kill.
That's not supposed to happen. Like, the spider just landed on the ground, and Macera's like, I'm good. And then the spider just chased him down. Wow.
Yeah,
okay, I didn't know it interacted like that.
Well,
I thought maybe.
It was like a same frame deal. It actually hit him right as he portal keyed, and it just happened to chase. So, like if you use a homecoming stone when it's on you, then it'll chase all the way to the well or almost get there and then like die. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was really no reason for Macera to do that. It was quite like he wouldn't be able to kill Pyromancer with Steam Boots anyway. So he was kind of just playing a risky play. But I can definitely I could feel the YOLO happening inside Macera's mind. So I expected that to happen for sure.
Yeah. So backfires onto him, but figured he would go for it. He is still level 10, wants to be level 11 here soon. Meanwhile, middle lane, they're going to go into Pyromancer, but here comes Mako with the invis here and pulls back in Magma's. Beautiful prison break right there. Spider Sting coming out as well, guaranteeing the kill on a Dr. Repulsor. Empath, same story. She'll go down, same for Magmas. It's a 3-for-1, especially when your one was a main support Pyro. You are very happy with that exchange right there for your BMG. Poured out right there in the meantime from Predator before he actually gets caught. But this is going to open up a Kongor now. And Kongor, again, this should be an easy Kongor kill here.
Yeah, they can't contest it, that's for sure. And last game we saw a Wild Soul carry with like 700 DPM. I don't think Predator can do the same. I don't think the hero is able to do the same with this amount of like counter to him in Arachna, in Swiftblade, in Behe, in Pyromancer, and in Prisoner. All heroes that can. Pyromancer maybe not so much, but Behe can block him off. Swiftblade is usually faster than Predator, can spin away from him. Arachna with the Spider Sting, and Prisoner with the Shackle. I don't think Predator is really a good pick here.
Meanwhile, he finds Pyromancer last time. It backfired this time. He does get the easy kill, actually, so good find there from Fade. And getting level 12 now even, so having the level 2 reflection, pretty big deal. It actually amps up quite a bit in terms of the amount of time he can have it up in between that and the cooldown. So that's more of those opportunities expected to come here. The token is picked up on Boxy, and there we go with the Blessed Orb. So he's going to be working on the Geometer Spin here for himself. Shrunken Head, it looks like, going to be on Prisoner next, and Swiftblade again probably well, it is on the Firebrand. Frostburn seems like it's a popular choice for him, so keep an eye and see what he goes for here. A lot of Striders, by the way. I'm just picking up on this on the Legion side. Doctor even going Striders. As middle lane, they jump Predator right here. The Prisoner Break pulls him back in. It's not going to be enough, though. Down goes Behemoth. And now Prisoner also going to fall. So there's more numbers there than expected. And it backfires onto them. And that's a risky move because not only do you not kill him, but you just give him 2 kills, essentially, in response. Right there. So we're back to pretty much even here as far as the Golden Experience suggests.
Definitely. The difference is, though, I definitely rate Hellborn's team later have a stronger late game. Top lane.
Running up here, Arachna's going to be found. Hard and Carapace coming at that. You see how much damage that mitigates, man. Actually does quite a bit of work, and the Spider Sting's out. He's going to get the kill. And is he actually going to do a 2v1 turn here? Are you kidding me? No, he's going to get stunned. Token's going to be used. Here comes the support now in Predator and Empath, but so is Swiftblade. Nice wall, though, on his Swiftblade right there. Here comes the Swift Slashes, however, able to jump Predator, but now Dr. Repulsor flies in. TP out from Swiftblade. He realizes this is not going to work, and he will get the hell on out of there. Meanwhile, Doctor's still going, but now Doctor is out of mana currently. This could backfire on him. Blazing Strike, yep, he goes down. So Favelli getting a little curious what else was going on and unfortunately he runs into death right there. So, but Arachna, man, I mean, doing some work before they took him out there.
Definitely. Oh, and the hook.
There you go. Nice
And the
combo,
turn.
but this is what happened. We just saw this. Oh no.
I feel like we just, that's like a deja vu.
Yeah.
What were they thinking? It's exactly the same heroes trying to do exactly the same thing. They weren't even close last time. What's gonna make the difference now? He didn't even have ulti this time.
Yeah.
Why? Slap is a good player. He doesn't need extra gold to carry. You don't have to feed him bonus gold. I feel like they gotta be careful on BMG's side. They do have late game, in my opinion, with Arachne and Swiftblade versus Doctor and Predator. But if Stabs can actually manage to hit that 600 DPM, he will possibly be able to shut the game out before Swiftblade and Arachne really starts to work.
Yeah. Oop, Fade finds another kill here on a Pyromancer. Yep. I feel like that they haven't really fought as a team yet, either on the Hellborn side, and that's definitely hurting them a bit. Really, it seems like that this is a team that can definitely fight very well. And, giving Arachna that position to kind of sit back and deal auto attacks. I mentioned from the beginning that her right click, her single target, especially now with the new buffs, very, very powerful. Bottom lane, by the way, they're looking to pick off Magnus. And yeah, he's a lot easier to kill than the Predator, as we saw right there. Behemoth, though, he's going to try to TP. That's not going to work, though. He'll get stunned. Now, he does have support nearby, so this is almost kind of bait right here, and Fade realized that right away as Amphat jump inside and run, so good job reacting there.
Good word aside from Penny. I believe he just popped that down, and they got vision on the entire crew behind him.
Yeah.
A little thing that actually might have saved both of their lives.
Very lucky right there.
Yeah, and Doctor finished his Icon of the Goddess. I'm not sure if I don't know, I just noticed that now.
He's had that for a little bit here. You see the 3 charges on it. He's actually going to try to chase down Swiftblade, but
yeah,
didn't get there in
okay.
time.
Well, he's still pretty far away from really, giving up a carry presence. But at least it's a start. He's going to have enough mana to take down and support. Eventually he's going to get a Hellflower, I assume, and then he'll be able to kill possibly even Swiftblade or Arachna. So yeah, we're looking forward to that if we're cheering for the Legion side. And on the Hellborn side, we're looking forward to Arachna getting a stronger head, I believe. Because right now she is she has a lot of magic armor, that's for sure. We saw that. But it's not, oh my god, Boxy?
Yeah, Magnus coming in with the Eruption. And is that Hardened Carapace again, though? It's doing work. Here comes the Spider Sting. Magnus now in trouble himself. The Fisher, down goes Magnus. This Hardened Carapace, I mean, that is the change coming into play, no doubt. Without the change to the Hardened Carapace, he does not survive there several times now. So he's going to live in the long run.
He is. I got a question that Masera uses his magic abilities when he has the Hardened Carapace activated. That's just asking for not deal damage. He used his call after Arachna. When Arachna had Hardened Carapace up, it's just that doesn't seem smart to me. You could have gotten more damage off if you waited just a second.
Yeah. And essentially just doing the auto attacks is going to be more damage at that point because, yeah, 32 magic armor. That's a lot of mitigation that's coming out when he puts that up. So I don't know if he – I mean, so you're talking about a shrunken head, and obviously, yeah, it would still be great against just a lot of stun in general. But I almost want to say he probably should go a little more glass cannon here at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still getting a feel of how much he can actually tank with that Hardened Carapace.
Yeah.
And you know what? Shrunken might not be the go-to item here. He might just go for something like, let's see. Nah, they don't need Hellflower because they already have Lockdown on Prisoner, but usually you want to get a Hell. Wingbow could be interesting, yeah. Predator won't be able to take her down, at least very easily, if he has a Wingbow. So yeah, that could definitely be pretty solid here.
Her range is a little weak. Oh, it's 600. Okay, I thought it was only 500 for some reason, but
it's good. She's happy about her range generally, but yeah, right now she's not too happy about her damage. She's 100% relying on her Spider Sting ability.
Ooh, middle lane.
Yeah.
Very possible action breaking out here. Fade Running in with that invis, there is a Rev Horde right next to Behemoth. It's almost like Masera knows that, though.
Yep. I don't know. It looks like Rude is baiting it though. With the small side steps, it's like he's kind of getting held towards something. Oh, what?
Swiftblade kind of says hello
right.
there, and
Yeah. Magnus is too scared.
It's away.
Okay. Well, Rude kind of gave up signals that there could be a ward. So good call from Masera not to go in. And Predator finished off his demonic breastplate, so he's armored up.
Yeah. He doesn't have the brutalizer, but does have the demonic for the time being, and no doubt that is going to be a very powerful pick for him.
Yeah. I almost feel like brutalizer might not be worth it at this point. He could just go straight for what's it called, Savage Mace,
okay.
with Arachne possibly picking up the wingbow. I mean, that's gonna happen. So at some point in this game, he'd choose to go for lifesteal instead. Makes sense. There's a lot of magic damage from Magnus and Doctor and whatnot. If he can like lifesteal his way back, he's gonna definitely enhance his health pool. So I definitely agree with that. That's a smart choice. But his next item, definitely gonna be some damage.
Yeah. And you see right there, they were definitely trying to bait out the Arachne once again, but this time the Legion Side Panties boys, they don't fall for it. They're going to fall back and just continue to farm elsewhere for the time being. So 28.5 minutes in, the game just remains very, very even right now. Behemoth was looking for the jump in the middle, but doesn't get it either. So both teams playing it very cautious right now. A lot of sticking together right here. Tough of the phase that we're at. Dr. Repulsor really hasn't been able to get any consistent farm going. That's showing here. It is barely 300 gold per minute, but yeah, has been on the icon now as a Mighty Blade picked up. Trying to get a Shrunken Head himself.
I would like to see, I would like to see Legion team start making a move here. Beautiful.
There we go. Nope. They do jump Swiftblade. Wall is not successful, though. Not enough. However, it might not matter. Swiftblade still being chased out by Predator. Dust comes out. He's just out of range from auto attacks, though. And Predator's forced to turn around, so Swiftblade will survive.
If Doctor had landed a stun on Swiftblade, Swift would have been dead, but Fib was just very cautious with his stun, and then he stunned him, and they couldn't. That would have been such a big kill. I could have set up Conquer and everything. So unfortunate little misplay there.
Ooh, Dawnbringer finished by Baltazar. So he goes from the Frostburn into the full Dawnbringer. I feel like we kind of usually see him more of like an Assassin Shroud style sometimes. So
yeah.
That,
He's most likely gonna get Genturo with that.
Okay.
I mean, that's a pop build, and Sarah's gonna catch Pyromancer, and Pyromancer's not gonna die.
Nope. Yet again, several times now. In fact, Predator, he's in the midst of it. Nice Lava Surge stun coming out there from Magnus, though. Arachne, she is able to start getting auto attacks off. Look at Predator dropping. Predator getting killed in the end. Down goes Empath as well. And now Dr. Repulsor, he has to fly out of there. I gotta say, Arachne was able to start single targeting, right clicking, and we saw the potential. And the damage definitely coming out. And now Dr. Repulsor, he is also going to fall. Root of Z, a double tap on top. His lap does buy back, by the way. Fabelli bought back earlier, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's right. Anyways, Zlapped did buy back here in this fight, but not for any kills, unfortunately.
Yeah, they've been farming for too long. As I said, like, the late game goes out to the Hellborn team. So the longer you give the Hellborn team to farm up, the less chance you're going to have of winning. And I feel like they should be moving. They should be pushing for something. And they're just not. And they just lost a big team fight, slap, bought back. That could honestly be the point of no return, where the game is just evidently going to fall into like the hands of the Hellborn to throw it at this point in order for them to win.
I think the Legion team, it's also pretty evident that as far as target picking, and I know that fight, obviously they took what they got and they went for it was a decent initiation, but I think the Arachne most certainly needs to be addressed, whether it's some hard CC or focus firing her down.
Definitely.
It's going to be important.
Predator
here.
didn't attack. Like the spider sting kept him from really killing anything.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's something with all the chaos going on down. didn't even think about the bat, but yeah, that's something that he's going to have to deal with, as we pointed out from the beginning. And that's what made it a really good pick, too, is just there's nothing he can do about that. Middle lane, we're going to see a jump chance. They do catch Predator. Shackle comes out. You see the spider sting out as well. And here come the right clicks from Arachna. She is going to be stunned herself. Prison Break pulling in Predator. Now he's finally able to get auto attacks off on Arachna, though, and Arachna will go down. Predator is going to fall in response. Swiftblade's still here with plenty of life. Good to go, plenty of damage. Fade getting picked off. Yeah, without Predator, they lose out on a lot of damage on the Legion side, and it's showing. Dr. Pulsar, minimal mana. They might be able to kill Prisoner, but not much else. Down goes Doctor. And now Magnus, he's just going to try to run. The Swift Slash is used, though. It's a hat trick for Baltazar. And now Kongor's open. Again, this is also a bot-back slap beforehand, too, that they had just used. So, really is in total control now of BMG, it feels like, after that fight.
Yeah, I mean, you could even argue they were in control before that fight, but, I mean, even more so now. The stats doesn't really... Like, the stats are kind of giving you false information if you base your... If you like Quincy's stats a lot. Right now, you should be listening to the stats up here on the top of the page, because they're ahead with like 20k like really. That's the lead they're looking at right now.
Look at that pass right here.
Yeah, he's trying.
But he's just being annoying. Okay.
Yeah, maybe he could auto attack it from the distance, but I'm not sure what Penny was.
I think he might have even tried to kill Kongor, to be honest. So that's there.
Yeah,
too.
okay, just to get some extra, some XP. Yeah.
But came up short.
That's a token on Swift, and he's already like hitting very hard. He could finish off his Shroud right now if he wanted to. He could also get a good way to the wing bow, and that's gonna make him pretty much unkillable. Okay, no, that actually doesn't tell us anything. That could be both.
Where did he go? The
Dancing Blade?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would figure that's the wing bow, though.
Yeah. Usually, it's very rare to see a Dancing Blade into a Genjiro. Because the Assassin Shroud alone is pretty good.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly.
Probably want to get that first in most cases. Predator has a Mighty Blade here, so he might almost feel forced to go for the Savage, or the Brutalizer.
Yeah, I think that's what he's thinking as well, because people get away from him. He doesn't get to kill anyone without them starting to move away from him, and Slap is tired of that. He wants them to stand still so he can hit them, and Brutalizer will help him with that. Is that a Stealth Hunter from Bucket? What is that Stealth Hunter doing?
What the hell? Yeah, he has a Whispering Helm. What is the purpose of that? I guess for scouting, I guess you can kind of use it there, so.
Yeah, okay.
That's kind of silly.
Sure. I mean, if you're not really planning to use the Whispering Helm for anything, sure. I don't mind. Like Balthazar usually picks up the Werebeast Enchanter that can scout for you in an area. I like that a little bit better, but sure. Stealth Hunter. Stealthing in.
Yeah. Meanwhile, middle lane, you got Arachna kind of farming it out. You see the Legion side was kind of nearby, thinking about trying something, but don't in the end. What about them giving the token to Swiftblade, by the way?
Yeah, that could have been Arachna.
Arachna, yeah.
Swiftblade is not really going to go down, but they just, I don't know, it's...
Or she might have been dead at that point, actually.
Yeah, I think that's the reason, because she was there are three heroes killing Kongor, and it was like Behe, Swift, and Pyromancer, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Boxy was dead, but best case scenario would be Arachna picking up.
Yeah, so porting in a farm at the top lane. You see the Legion side, a couple heroes still hanging around a little bit, Magnus included. Prisoner's really getting aggressive right here. Oh, he might spot them. Yeah, he's going to spot Doctor. The Shackle is going to be used. There comes a Prison Break as Prisoner is dead. So, yeah, running into them. Like, look at that 3-shot really Pyromancer. But now he's a Spider Steam. But this is a forest fire here for the Helmore team in a bad spot as the Eruption is used by Predator. He is going to drop in the end. Swiftblade especially. Too much damage once again. They are trying to lock down Arachna, which they are successful with. And clearly that's working in that sense. But Swiftblade's now out of hand, too. He has a hat trick here. He's going to get a quad kill. No, Dr. Pulsar will be able to ludicrous speed, but Behemoth will take care of that. So, yeah, It was kind of a silly jump from Maki initially, but it worked out in the end for them.
That's how far they're ahead at this point. Even with like really like failed initiations, 4v5 they still beat them. Boxy's building a wing bow as well, so Predator is gonna find himself pretty useless very soon.
That's not good.
Oh my God, he did it!
Wow, he did.
He actually did it. What a joker!
Yeah, it's really not often you see that, but all right, sure.
Oh my God, the Sarah just trolling B there with a codex.
Yeah, he did this the last game. The first game of course we were just talking about. So he likes the codex in general, apparently. This game, I'm not as much of a advocate. This is a much tankier team, and you got the Heart and Carapace on a rack. Like it really seems like a pretty silly pickup here, honestly.
I think Masera is full YOLO. I would definitely both games. I would have liked the puzzle box pickup a lot more. Fate can drain your mana pool almost entirely with the Mauler hitting you and the Wizard draining your mana, while her stun and her call is like locking you down, also draining mana. So yeah, I definitely always prefer the puzzle box on Fate. She's going for Pyromancer.
Now they knew Swiftblade was nearby, I'm pretty sure. You see the Wild Hunter Boxy here as well with the Wild Hunter. And there goes the TP out there with Swiftblade. Basher? Oh, he doesn't have it yet. Never mind. So they can't stop that yet. They have nothing to stop that other than the Brutalizer, which he just got purchased, I believe. So, again, that'll be good. But you just mentioned the wing bow on Arachna. It's starting to come along now. Granted, Swiftblade didn't go wing bow, but still, Genjiro's pretty damn good.
I mean, yeah, they don't have that much dust either. It's currently they have one dust on Penny, and that's about it. So, if Swiftblade can juke that one, he's going to be fine.
And Predator sure does tack really freaking fast, especially when he has that Elder Parasite up. But guess what? There's also that negative side to Elder Parasite. Is it 15% more damage? Yeah, 15% more damage that you do take. So that's no doubt been a little bit of an effect as well. And he's been having to feel middle lane. And Fade gets found by the Rev 40. Pops the Void Talisman. A pretty good pickup here, actually. And it's showing right there. Shockwave's going to be used. Arachna Spider Sting on a Doctor this time. So not able to use it on Predator, but they will still kill both Masera and Just V right there, and now push them out. In fact, Swiftblade is trying. The Spider Sting is chasing down Dr. Repulsor, by the way, trying to catch up to. This is what I'm talking about. This thing goes forever, it feels like. Finally, it's going to explode, though.
I think it lasts for like 15 seconds or something.
Yeah. So.
Or 5 attacks. I'm not sure about it, but oh, Predator, no.
Uh-oh. So Slashes going to go for it? No.
He's actually not going for it. I mean, Predator is tanky and he has a lot of armor. He has 30. He went up to 32, 33 armor. That's roughly the same amount of magic armor that you see in Arachna when she pops her Carapace.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be having that every time he pops his Stonehide. So yeah, he's not very susceptible to physical damage.
Easy Rax kills though. Coming out from BMG, and they'll fall back from there. And I think the wing bow is now going to be finished on a Arachna here. You have another 3,200 on Swiftblade, and I think I just saw that right from Root of Z. He is going Assassin Shroud, and he is keeping it. He's not selling it. This is fun. Going Assassin Shroud on Behemoth. I love it. Oh boy.
Oh wow. He listened in, man. He's gonna get Rift Shards next time.
I mean, he bought it. He must be waiting to. He's gonna TP somewhere probably, and then put it in his inventory. I'm guessing because he definitely bought it. I didn't not see that right. I'm pretty sure. That's a wing bow on Arachna. I really feel like Slab has some problems here with his build. Yeah, there you go. it's like Arachna gets the Spider Sting off in every fight, and he just does nothing. So either he needs to tell his team, hit the spider so I can win the game for you, or he needs to get a nullstone. And getting a nullstone seems a little bit too much of the good stuff for me. I feel like that's 4K you could have been spending on dealing damage instead. Yeah. So I would like to see Slab's team try to kill the spider without grouping up for the behemoth to ulti them. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. That's the thing. It's like, it's easy to say that, but man, when it's just chaos, when so many things are going on, and as you said, you don't want to group up at the same time to do it, like, yes, it should be like whenever the spider sting is out, Skype should all be all about kill the freaking spider. That should be the #1 priority, definitely. But again, it is a lot easier said than done in the heat of the moment in the fights here. So, but yeah, if you want to win this match, that is going to have to be a necessary thing, no doubt, as you're bringing up there. Because Millstone, yeah, probably. Millstone actually would be pretty good this game the more I'm looking at it. But, yeah, it's not going to be a realistic pickup either for him right here. As they catch somebody? No.
It looked like
be fine.
maybe it was just illusions.
Yeah. Huh. Swiftblade has another dancing blade, and this time it's going to be a wing bow, I'm certain.
Are you sure it's not going to be a second Genjuro?
It could be a second Genjuro, probably not. It doesn't
I'm
make
sure
anything else, right? Like, I'm not blanking on that.
No.
It's just, where the hell is it? Legendary, there we go. Yeah,
there was a viewer at some point that asked me to get double Genjuro because the charge system would make sure that I always had one charge in Genjuro. I'm not sure if it actually works like that. But,
no, it's they both go. It's like a power supply or anything like that. They both go on cooldown. Yeah, that would be silly.
I mean, that'd be cool for double Genjuro at least sometimes, but yeah. This time around, it's gonna be wing bow. Predator won't be able to kill Swiftblade at this point, even with the brutalizer.
I think that could be kind of fun if you could give a Genjuro like a pattern, like to level it up again, to give it like another charge or something like that. Would be interesting. But
I think we're gonna run into Genjuro being a very, very, very strong item all of a sudden.
All right. Well,
that's that would be why I could see them not do that in the balance department.
Yeah, it's a good thing I don't balance. Fade is looking here, but it's aware that they're doing Congo, but again, the queso. We know what's happening. We ain't gonna stop it though. Token.
That is
bananas. Yeah.
Token on Arachna. I like that. Bananas on Swiftblade, and they're gonna just go straight for base now.
Why not? They really are so far ahead here. It's gonna have to be a miracle stand really for Panty's boys right here.
They're gonna need more than 2 buybacks to win this fight, and they don't have more than 2 buybacks.
Arachna has that true strike, of course, with the level 4 precision as well.
Yep.
So it can sit on the downhill. Attack into the tower here. You got Slayer picked up by Predator, so he's working towards the Savage Mace, but
it's not ready yet. This is the fight they needed.
There we go. Why does he not have his aura for the creeps? The creeps are missing.
Yeah, that's a
whatever. Not a big
good
deal.
question.
Yeah. Anyways, I saw some misses popping. I'm like, wait a second. That shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
it doesn't matter.
The Hell Cannon could deal a lot of damage there if it did miss.
Oh,
they jumped the wrong one.
That is the wrong one, Tabelli. I don't know how that wasn't obvious, to be honest, but here we go. The fight is breaking out. Shockwave's going to be used. Arachna, she just stands her ground in the midst of it. She got the team support necessary, and they just completely wiped them out. Yeah, I mean, it really probably wouldn't have mattered anyways, but that was just kind of silly. Doctor went all out on the illusion, what honestly seemed pretty obvious to be one. Anyways, GG! Game's over! Yeah. The series is tied, so it's just a fun fight to finish it there. But no, obviously at that point, too, we knew it. I mean, BMG was just so far ahead, and they would have needed a miracle of a stand to come back in that game. But it wasn't to be, and the series will finish in a split. So, again, that's a pretty big deal, because they now both, you look at the group standings, so they're currently now tied at 9 points each, both getting a game out of this, both getting a point out of this. BMG is done, but Panty's Boys does have one more game now, one more series. They're going to be playing Rexar's Reborn here in the final series of the group stages for them. So if they take one of those games, they will be in the top 4, is the point here for Panty's Boys. If they happen to go 0-2 against Rexar's Reborn, then BMG will actually, well, it'll be a tiebreaker between BMG and Panty's Boys, and that comes down to kill to death ratio in these games, which I'm not sure exactly what it would be, so off the top of my head. So Anyways, the point is, win one game, you're in. If you're Panties boys.
Yeah, okay. But what about Rexers? Aren't they like closing? I can't see this. I can't see the rankings right here.
Um,
But
so
aren't
they
they
only
close as
have
well?
2 points. This Rex
Oh,
Reborn.
okay.
So, yeah, they're no matter what happens for them, I'm pretty sure they're going to be in a relegation match. I'm updating it right now, guys. So I'll give you guys a visual here in a second. But wait, am I doing this right? Hold on. Whoa, never mind. Whoa. I messed up there. No. Okay. So I was wrong here. I apologize. For some reason. Wait, 4, 5. Yeah, so this is our 6th match. Okay, I was really off there. So let me actually update these right here and give you the right answer as far as what the deal is.
Okay.
Okay, so BMG, they tied that one, so they're 2, 3, and 2 now. You get them 1 point there, so they're at 9. Okay, yeah, I was way off. So here. Let me finish updating this, and unless I'm completely missing something here, this should actually be how it looks like. Okay, so here we go. These are the up-to-date standings now with that result. So, yeah, for some reason I thought Panties Boys actually had more points going into that game, but they didn't. So they only had 5 points going into that. So now they're at 6 points total, where BMG is actually at 9 points. There you go. So that makes more sense. So actually, Panties Boys, they need to sweep this series.